Greetings, North Lake family. Pastor Jeff here. The other day, I made a phone call to order some new heating oil for our home. Now, Bobby and I live in a farmhouse that was built in the mid-1950s, and it was in the middle of an orange grove at the time, and so we're still on a well, and a larger part of our house is heated by an oil furnace. And normally I can get an oil delivery that covers about 2 years, 2 seasons. So I was not totally shocked, but it got my attention when I saw that the price of the heating oil is almost exactly 100% higher than the last time I ordered it, well over $4 per gallon. Now, we all know prices have been rising. Some prices more than others, but the general direction has been very, very clear, especially over the last year. And that's true for churches, not just for our households and many of the necessities that we face. And so it's been a challenging season for a lot of churches, a lot of congregations, including North Lake. I will say to you that I am so grateful and really proud of the way North Lake navigated the latter half of 2022. First of all, I'm grateful for your giving. And when all was said and done, our giving, our contributions for 2022 were only about $75,000 less than what we had budgeted for the year. Now that sounds like a lot, and it is. But given the post-pandemic realities and our engagement or attendance patterns, actually, that's really pretty good. And in fact, far better than what we had projected at mid-year or into the third quarter. So I want to express gratitude for that. Thank you so much for the strong giving and for the way that we finished the year. And we'll have more details on that for the congregational meeting. But I'm also really proud of our elders, our session, our core of leaders who saw the trajectory that we were on and made a deliberate effort to minimize any deficit for 2022 and to commence very early a budget planning effort for 2023. And in fact, approved a balanced budget in October for this year of 2023. That wasn't easy. It's based on a lower giving level that we think is realistic for this year and going forward. And we also hope it'll be represented by your desire to continue giving at the level that you have been giving. But in the meantime, it also required that we would have some significant staff reductions, which we've tried to report to you as we've gone along. That's never easy for any business, and certainly not for a church. It has repercussions for ministries and for individuals in their households. I can tell you, every morning of my devotional life, my prayers have included those individuals and families affected by our decisions. That's been true now for months. They've been included in my prayers. And in order to achieve what we did, it meant changes in our maintenance staff, our administrative staff, music and technology. And really, it's a process that's been going on for several years, largely by attrition, so it wasn't so noticeable. But even, for example, the year before, we had a reduction in our discipleship staff. And so it's something that's been going on to have our staff at a level that we think is healthy and sustainable for the long term. Well, North Lake will still have challenges, but we're in a far better place than we were 6 months ago. And we hope that we're on really good footing. And we do have several staffing searches that are underway. Right now, we're looking for a new director for Operation Homebound, as well as a communications specialist for in the office. We're excited and looking forward to those staff vacancies being filled. Meanwhile, we're really thrilled that Kathy Yoakum is back with us as office manager. It's wonderful to have her back at the core of what we're doing in our office efforts. And along with that, I'd mentioned that we are working an anticipated transition for Pastor Lynn. 6 years she's been in this role as Director of Congregational Care. She's done a marvelous job, But she also alerted us that after 2 3-year terms, and as the commissioned ruling elder for congregational care, that she wanted to step back from that. And so that will occur in the next couple of months. And meanwhile, we're looking for a new director of congregational care. Pastor Lynn would like to continue, and we're thrilled she will stay on as a visitation pastor, working a reduced role, but still with us in a significant way. And as we look for a new director of congregational care, we're actually very thrilled about a promising development on that course. You'll hear more about that, I hope, very soon. As I said, I'm excited about our current and our future staff. I also want you to know that as you make contributions to North Lake, your giving to our operating fund enables all of our mission, all of our ministries, and it also, your contributions boost our staff morale. It's really helpful in more ways than you might realize. So I hope you will be in prayer about how you will support North Lake in 2023. And this is a stewardship season. We talk to you, and on Sunday mornings we're discussing what is it that we can do to move North Lake forward in this year. And our consecration Sunday will be on Sunday, January 29th, the last Sunday of this month. I hope already you have received a letter from me in the mail that talks about our budget and encourages you to complete a card that estimates your giving for this year. And at the end of the month, then all of us will have an opportunity here in the fellowship hall as well as in the sanctuary at the 3 services to bring those cards forward and to place them at the communion table and offer them up to the Lord as a way of offering ourselves. You also help us by doing that in our planning for North Lake and for the future. It's a great time. It's not an easy time, but it's a great time for the church. We've been hitting a reset after the pandemic and understanding what is it that we need to do to be faithful. We just recently received 17 new members, and there are folks drawn to the mission that they see here at North Lake. That is exciting to me as a pastor. I'm thrilled to be here serving now for 7.5 years and looking forward to what is it that God is asking us to do this year and the year after that and the one after that. Making plans and thinking through how will we be robust and healthy and vital, because there are changes going on in the broader community, and God needs an anchor of good news that's right here on this campus and out into the world. I wish you God's peace, and I'm asking for your help as best you can, giving generously to North Lake in 2023. God bless you.